Hey guys, it's Tracy. Welcome back to my channel. So today is the latest installment of our collaboration, Robin and I, for our reading journals. So I will leave all of her information linked down below, her YouTube channel, I will link her Etsy shop, and I will also link her most current reading video, or reading journal video. So this way you guys will be able to see all that. So let's go ahead and get started. Now we're gonna do something a little different today. I wanted to go ahead and show you. I actually didn't take these out just yet because I'm still trying to debate. I may or may not be doing reviews in the future. It's just too time consuming for me right now. To me, it's more accurate to have all the information down. I have not picked out my favorite book. It's between Throne of Glass and Immortal Highlander. And so this will probably, you'll see this get filled in sometime in the next few days or so. And I'll probably just put it up as a, just a quick post. And I'll show you what the favorite book is. I'm still debating, and that's not even a joke. I've also DNF'd 2 more books. So I did not finish Cuckoo's Calling, which is actually a pen name that J.K. Rowling is writing under. I expected to totally like it, and I just could not get into it. And then Awakening by Nora Roberts. Shocker of shockers. I love Nora Roberts, and I could not get into that book. I kept thinking it was going to go somewhere, and then it didn't. And then it felt like it would go somewhere again, and it didn't. So yeah, 2 DNFs, which we're going to get to that whole thing in a minute. Anyway, this information is in here because I have not written all of it down yet. That being said, here is my completed calendar, which is nice. Nice to say Throne of Glass is finished. And I think I updated this as well. Oh, I never wrote down the date for Spell of the Highlander. Isn't that interesting? Spell of the Highlander, I finished. Oh, I didn't write it down here either. I hope I have it on the calendar. Oh yeah, I finished it on the 21st. So let me write that down here first. In case I do decide to do reviews, then I take these off and, you know, put them on the table next to me while I'm doing that. So what did we say? 4/21. Okay. Now, Second Chance I've started. That's a really good book so far. And we'll see how that goes. Now, we're not going to do anything with May just yet. And honestly, I'm not going to move this until I complete that section. So I'm going to leave this as is for now. Let's go ahead and get to the back. I was playing around and kind of already set this up, which I think is really, really cute. I'm sure I will color those in. I did not do that just as yet, but I started adding some of the scripts that Robin made for me, which again, thank you, Robin, so much. So these are already in here. Yeah, I did mark 21st. Okay, so that's good. Did I not mark Throne? Oh, I didn't mark. Oh, that's right, because this is just for the ones I take out. Oh my gosh, it's that day. Okay, so I've updated my Goodreads goal. So I love this. I love how it's coming out. I love the colors. This is just really, really pretty. I'm enjoying the look of it. I'm going to be doing something a little different next year, but I love the look of this for now, and I'm really enjoying that. I'll worry about updating April later. I'll worry about favorite characters later. This is something we're going to come back to. I have updated my favorite quotes. And I have spare pages in here, which I'm going to show you about that in a second. First lines I've updated. You can see how far I've gotten with these. We're going to come back to that in a second. The TBR, I've added some new books. Notice I'm running out of room. I will probably have to do a Dutch door here. If we do, that'll probably be like next month. Authors Read, I will have to add to that. And I will also update this next month. But for this month, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do my DNF graveyard. I asked Robin to make this for me because I've seen so many reading journal videos where people kind of create their own. And I just thought it was such an adorable thing. And I think it's a really good way to put these books to rest if you're not going to read them. But I also pulled out my Spooktacular kit from her because I wanted to use the ghosts. Because how fun would that be, right? So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to make a DNF graveyard. And what I'm probably going to do is cut this page down just a little bit. In fact, you know what? Let me grab my paper cutter. I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. So what I want to do, and actually let me move this way over. What I want to do is cut this down just a little bit. Do I want to put an edge on it, I'm wondering? You know what? Yeah, I do. I'm going to grab some washi tape for the side. Okay, I think I have everything now. This I think is going to be really, really cute because it'll run up and down on the side. So I think what I'm going to do is cut this first. Let's do this. How much do I want to take off? Maybe like 1/2 inch or something, maybe. So let's see. Full inch would be here. Let's try. Actually, no, maybe I do want to do the inch because I can see the house plant through it, but I don't know if I want to see the house plant. Okay, so this is technically going to be a Dutch door, but it's just a way for me to add another page. It's really not going to tie in the other pages. I just want something that's a little shorter and easier to find. So let's go ahead and now add some washi. I wonder if I should cut this in half too. You know what? Let's try that. Let's cut some of this in half. Nice. Okay. Now we'll just cut this up here. Ah, perfect. Ah, that worked out better than I thought it would. All right, let's bring this here. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. So let's see. All right, so I have a little end over here, but that's okay. All right. Ugh, that rolled up on me. There we go. Now, I'm going to do it on both sides simply because whatever I decide to put on the other side, you know, whether it's stats or you know, more of the reading genres, whatever I decide to do, it'll be ready to go. I'm hoping I won't need both sides for my DNFs. I don't like DNFing a book if I don't have to, but if you didn't finish it, you didn't finish it. And so there we are. Now, we're going to go ahead and trim off this end. So that's one. And let's do this one now. Okay. So I like that because it's kind of like you could still see the page almost through the washi. So it kind of has that ghost-like appearance. So it stays consistent with, you know, the theme of did not finish, we're doing a graveyard, the whole bit. Now, I'm trying to figure out if I want to start from the top or the bottom. I think first of all, what I want to do is I want to put this guy up here. So I think we're going to pop him right here. And I think this is where we're going to put where it says DNF Graveyard. Now, I think I might take one of these small stones and put it here. There we go. That's perfect. Oh, I love it. Okay. Now, I kind of want to stagger these, almost like it's an old, you know, kind of like graveyard. So we'll stagger these up a little bit. I kind of want him behind one of these. Robin, these are great. Oh my gosh. It's all the little things that are amusing. Okay, now I'm not going to put any more gravestones. I do have 3 books, Absolute Power, The Cuckoo's Calling, and Awakening. So those will go on here, but I think what I also want to do is put this guy down here. Robin, I think I'm going to need more ghosts. So we're going to pop him down here. I love this. I absolutely love this. How hilarious. Or should I put the one with the candle? Oh, you know what? we're gonna peel this up. We're gonna save this guy for one of the stones, I think, eventually, because I'm sure there'll be more. So we'll put him back. And I think I want him. We're gonna put one of the candles down here because that's hilarious. Ah, I love it. Oh my gosh, Robin, this is hilarious. Okay, so now we have to write in and put to rest our books. I love this. Okay, the first one was Absolute Power, so let me write this a little smaller. Okay, and the other one was Cuckoo's Calling. All right, and then this one is Awakening. Well, The Awakening. So. And it was a Nora Roberts book. This one, I can't remember the pen name for J.K. Rowling. I'll have to look that up. Absolute Power was actually David Baldacci, so we'll put DV there. I will look that up and get that done. So, you guys, that is my DNF graveyard. Let's pop this back in here, and then I'm going to give you an idea of what I'm going to be doing with those, like, waterfall tabs, too. This is fun, and I like it kind of after author's read because it's pretty rare for me to DNF. Now, I do think in the future for next year, I will put this in a different section. I will get more ghosties though because I love the way that looks. That is absolutely hilarious, and it's exactly what I wanted. Now, if I do need more space for books, I can use this side for this, hopefully. I don't think I'll need it for any more DNFs. This will probably suffice for the year. Now, let's go back. Let's see, do I want to do... Actually, this one needs it first, so let's go ahead and do this. So what I want to do is create some waterfall tabs. Sorry, I think I just bumped the camera because I was reaching for my paper cutter. I want to create some waterfall tabs. So let's see. So this is the back of this page. So these 2 pages need to be cut separately. So we're going to need one about here. And then the next one will have to be about there. Okay, so let's go ahead and get these 2 pages cut. And I'm trying to figure out, I think I'm going to do flowers on one, and I think I'm going to do script on the other. So let's go ahead and get these cut down first. Or actually, you know what? I'll probably do the flowers on this one. You know what? Let's wait to cut them down. Let's do the script on here first. Okay. And the nice thing is I can measure this out first. So. Okay. Now what I might do is put it on there and then just wrap it around the other side. So let's go ahead and cut this down like we were thinking. So this ends up being a little bit more of a craft project this week, but that's okay. This was stuff I was going to have to do, and I thought you guys might enjoy seeing it. And then next month we'll go back to talking a little bit more about books and whatnot. So I promise we will do that. Oh, dog hair. Sorry. Those of you who have dogs know how it goes. Okay, let's move that out of the way. So what I kind of want to do, see if I can start this out. It's like I feel it separate for a split second and then it goes right back down. There it is. So what I kind of want to do is start out doing this. Wow, that ended up being really crooked. Okay. Shall we try that again? Hopefully I can get it to lay down a little bit more straight. I was all excited for a second there. I thought it was going to work better than it did. Okay, that seems better. Okay. Now, this way it's on both sides where we need it. I mean, this side's a little thicker than the other, but that's irrelevant to me. Let's go ahead and trim this down. Okay, so that's one page. So let's go ahead. I can feel that's like needing a little bit of smoothing out there. Okay, let's go ahead and see where that one sits now. Oh, that's cute. See, and that's what I wanted. I wanted to be where it overlapped. So now what I want is this one. Let's put this back in for just a second. I want this to overlap onto the flowers. So let me see if we can kind of do this so I can at least figure out where I need to place the flowers. Because I want this that looks kind of cute, huh? But I think I want to go just a little bit more this way. Well, that's still, yes, that's actually where I want it. Okay, so now we know, and we can take this off the discs. And move that over. And we're going to go right to the edge with the flowers. That looks good. Okay, so now I'm going to trim this off. I'm going to save this one for just a second in case we need it, but I also, that's the reason I ended up getting 2 sheets, because I wanted to make sure I was going to have enough. All right, I'm not gonna be able to see through this. So guess what we're gonna do first? We're gonna cut this down. So let's go ahead. All right, I'm gonna need to pull this a little closer to me, guys. So I'm gonna pause for just a second and then I'll show you what it looks like. Hold on. Okay, so that's cute. Now let's go ahead and work on the other side and see how close I can get this. There we go. I think that side will work better. Now, will this be enough? No. Okay. So what I'm going to do is just pop this back on here. I can use that another time. And I'm just going to grab another full sheet, or a full strip rather. And let's see what we got here. Does it fit better this way? No, it fits better this way. Okay. All right, and once again, we'll trim this off. Oh, I got close enough there. Okay, I got a little paper, but that's okay. Okay, so that is my Dutch door. I'll pop this on here for now. Okay, so let's take a peek at what that looks like. Ugh, sorry, I'm all over the place, guys. I just really wanted to do this with you so you could see the process of it. Oop, that's upside down. There we go. Okay, so this is what it'll look like. I'm thinking I might go ahead and put more of this, or maybe we'll put this one, and maybe we'll put one of the reading girls down at the bottom. Because like down here I have this. Unless I move this one over to there, but I kind of like it here. So let's get some girls to put at the bottom here. Or like I can get like one of the butterflies or something. In fact, one of the butterflies would be cute down here because it would look like it was next to, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. Hang on, I've got more things to grab. Sometimes these projects take on a life of their own, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, I have a lot of my book stickers up front. Here is, actually, you know what would be pretty is to put a flower down here. So let's grab one of those. Are any of these missing? Okay, no. So we'll put this one here. I'm gonna grab and put this flower down at the bottom. Right here, which will be really pretty. Like when I'm working on that page, I'll be able to see the flowers behind that. Now I want to put one of the girls, I think, because she sent me some new girls. I ordered some new ones from her. Where are they? There they are. Okay. Now I do still have some other ones. Whoops, thought that was in the same pocket. I do still have some other ones. This should be over here. All right. But I kind of love her. She's cute too. She's cute. She's cute. Now, in the other set of Dutch doors, I ended up using her, so I don't want to use her again. We'll probably use her. I like her because she'll be sitting perfect to face the other side. Okay, so let's move this out of the way. Let's get some washi down on that last page. Now, what do I have on the other side? Okay, so I definitely need to make sure I just put the washi down on this side. Should we rip it? That might be kind of fun. All right, yeah, let's do that. Instead of giving it a you know, solid edge, we'll give it that ripped edge. Okay, so let's Okay, I like that. That was actually easier than I thought it was going to be. Okay, let's trim this down. And trim this side down. Okay, and let's take a look. Yeah, I think she's gonna fit perfect there, right? Because I've already used this girl and this girl, so if I were gonna use one, it would be either her or her, I think. Because I've already used her too, I think. She's cute though, let's do her. Let's do her. And we're gonna put her right here at the bottom. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love this. Okay, so let's take a look and see how it looks when it's all layered. So there's that, right? So here's the first section. You can clearly see I was running out of room. This is your next section. I love this. I might actually do a flower or a butterfly up here, we'll see. And then that's the next section. So that's the last. And this should actually take me through quite a bit. So this is through April. So you got to figure that's the first 4 months. So this and this should get me through. Yeah, this should get me through. Because I figure if I have this whole page and probably here, that'll get me through the next maybe 6 months or 3 months. And then that'll go up here. And then, well, if you break it down, let's see, into thirds. Yeah, so actually, so that should get me through 4 months. And then probably starting from here down. Yeah, I think that'll be plenty of room. And I can always fill in with more quotes if I need to, and first lines. So I will make sure that I'm always getting, from the tablet or from the print, I'm getting the first lines. So that's how that's gonna be. I will do that with this page as well. So I will be doing the waterfall tabs here as well. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to do them exactly the same way or not. But what I'm going to do is I'll do that off camera. In the meantime, let's go ahead and take a quick flip through and see where we are. So we saw April. These are the books I read. Those are the 2 that I did the DNFs on. So it was 8 books for a total of 47 pages. 1 audio, 5 tablet, 2 print, no mixed media. It would have actually been mixed media if I'd finished Awakening, because Awakening I was reading my own book as well as my audio book. But yeah, that ended up being on the DNF graveyard. So there's my calendar for the month, which is nice. And I only bought 3 books. So I got Darling Girls from the Book of the Month Club, and then I got The Edge and Simply Lies, which are both David Baldacci books. I went with my aunt to her library, and they had them for $2 a piece, or $3 a piece. Anyway, so I got those 2 there. So very minimal cost. So basically for, I think, what, under $25, I got 3 books. So that was really nice. I loaned a total of 10 this month, which is crazy. May is already set up for the ones I want to read. And this one actually, by now, I have already finished on the 1st. And there you go. There's going to be the end of the year. But these are all these great new scripts that Robin made for me. There's my loans from the library. There's my Goodreads goal, which turned out really nice. I'm up to 26 books at the end of April, which is nice. There's my favorite quotes. Oh, I skipped over this because these will get filled in later. So there's the favorite quotes. This section will be done just like we did this one here. So this is the first line section. I love the way this works. I think it looks really pretty, and it's actually kind of a lot of fun to create. So there's that. TBR has been updated. We now have a DNF graveyard. Thank you so much, Robin. I love that. So, and for those of you, in case I haven't mentioned it already, DNF did not finish. I typically will push through a book, but I think at this point, because I am like really busy with things going on outside and I'm wanting to make sure I'm reading books I'm enjoying, if I'm not getting into it or I feel like it's not going anywhere, this one I stuck around with longer than the other two just to see, because it felt like it would go somewhere and then it didn't. And then it would build you up again and then it didn't. So this one, by the third time it was building up and didn't go anywhere, I was like, all right, we're done. We're done. So the DNF graveyard is there, and I will be able to add what I need. I will get this fully updated. This is updated through March, but I will update it through April by the next time you see this. And if I need extra space or if I have other things I need to put down, I can do it there. If I don't need it for more reading genre or DNF graveyard, I can always put like a favorite quote or maybe my book of the year or something. Series, let's see. I did finish a series, didn't I? Yeah, the Highlander series I finished. So I will be marking that off. Just as a future side note, guys, I may not be creating these pages anymore because I'm not really using them and I'm not keeping up with them. So I kind of in the future don't want to waste the paper on those. And also I'm kind of thinking the same thing about these. You'll notice I have not updated anything in 2 months. You know, I had these written down back in the very beginning of the month when I did the last video, because that's where I was planning on putting them, but I haven't even done them. Look, they're all completely not even filled in. So I think in the future, I might find a different way to do reviews. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep doing it this way or not. I might just stop keeping reviews altogether because, you know, I thought it would be a little bit more confusing when I read more again, but it doesn't seem to be. So this will probably not be going anywhere. But that's it, guys. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. I know what I'm going to do now. I'm going to go watch Robin's video and see what she read and what she's up to. If you have any questions, leave them down below. And again, in the description box, I will leave the information for her YouTube channel, her companion video to this, her Etsy shop, and I will try to link directly to some of those bookish stickers. So not only to this kit, but to her DNF stickers, and as well, I will try to link some of those scripts down below too. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for hanging out with me for a little while. I really enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing what I read this month. What are you guys reading? Tell me down below. I will talk to y'all soon. Have a good one. Bye.